Good morning, beekeepers. This morning we got a little construction going on, so you hear some pounding in the background. I may repeat myself a few times because I got a southern accent and sometimes the words don't come out just right. Anyway, I thought I'd make a quick rundown. I hear a wood thrush in the background. If you listen for him, that's him. No, that's not him. That's another bird. There it is. Yeah, there's a wood thrush. Anyway, if you look back at the first one on the back side there, that side, that's a double deep that I went into a few weeks ago, and I found that it had extra brood and what have you, so I made a split, and that's one far this way is Queen Right. It's made its own queen. It was an actual walk-away split. I didn't put anything but brood in there and honey to get it started as an 8-frame. Then yesterday I added a super to that one. So we got a double deep 8-frame super out there, or honeybee hive out there with sugar water on it because I want to make sure that they've got plenty to eat. Now the flow should be really going right now, and I did see some pollen coming in yesterday, so it should be fine. On the middle row here, on the back row in the center with a bit of block on it, with a concrete block on it, that's just storage. I use those supers for putting bees in when I'm inspecting or whatever. If I need an extra super, I have it right there in the bee yard. There's another one right down there in the middle, that little single deep. I put frames into those single deep when I'm inspecting, so I don't have to put them beside the hive that I'm inspecting, because that way I might lose my queen. She might fall off in the grass or something. Now, on that one there, I did a video not long ago. I think I already posted it. Yes, I did. It ended rather abruptly. I didn't put the lid back on, that's basically it. But that's a double deep, and I've got a pail of sugar water on it, but it's turned upside down just because I didn't think it was good anymore. And I was going to put some more sugar water on it, but I didn't get around to it. Basically, it's got a double deep, and I never did find a queen in that one. The brood was kind of spotty, so I'm not sure. I may have to re-queen that one. I'll put some new brood in there so they can make a queen if necessary, or I'll get a queen to put in there. And maybe I'll take one of my other splits here and put it back on top once I make sure that it's not got a queen in it, and that way I'll just have a really strong hive. Now on the other side over here, this hive I went into, now this is the one in the front. Sometimes my pointing doesn't work too well because I got a camera that's got a wide angle lens on it, and it doesn't always show up the way I want it to. I went into that hive yesterday, and it had 10 frames, or at least 8 frames of brood in it. So I took a frame of brood and put it in the smaller hive here, the single deep. Now that one I made a walk-away split several weeks ago, and I'm not sure it's got a queen in it, so I might have to inspect that pretty soon. But I did put another frame of brood in there just to make sure that they have something to do, and it'll keep them in the hive until we did a queen. So I've got 1, 2, maybe 3 hives that may need a queen. I'm not sure. But I do have a really strong hive here in the front, and I put a honey super on it. I've got a strong hive in the top. It's got a honey super on it. It should be good. I'm not sure. In that one, the brood was a little spotty, so I need to check that again. That's one of the ones I'm going to go into the next couple days, and the one here in the middle row here, I'm going to check on that again too soon, maybe next week. I have some repairs to do on my cars, so it's taking up my time. And by the way, I just made a trip to Arkansas, and that kind of put me behind on the weeding. But it was a necessary trip, so we went. I got to pull the weeds around here, and that's basically what's happening in my bee yard today. I'm going to try to make more of these current event type videos on what's happening. They might not be as edited as the others. I may cough or do something like that, may talk about whatever. But yeah, I think I'm going to do this, try to keep you updated when I'm doing an inspection. Maybe the next day come out and talk about what I've done. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you subscribe. Thank you very much.